And for more on this, we're joined by John Gong. He's a professor of economics at the University of International Business and Economics in Beijing. Good to see you again, John.
Thank you.
So China has 21 free trade zones now, Shanghai, Guangdong, Tianjin, to name a few. How would you rate their success in getting foreign investment?
Well, I think the track record has shown that this is really a recipe of success. Examples include, for example, the Hainan Island, the original booming town of Shenzhen, Shanghai's Pudong district. These are all shining examples of how these specialized opening up pilot programs can really benefit the local economy. I think at the end of the day, it really is all about attracting investment, attracting people, attracting traffic, and all kinds of activities will just create this, very important synergistic values for the city. And as long as you have money going to the city, you have people going to the city, wonderful things will happen. So, in the old days, it's mostly about manufacturing, about exporting of manufactured goods. But now, I think your program is talking about cultural goods, services. These are the things that represent the next wave of export items from China.
And John, you talk about how the economy is really moving away from this traditional resource-rich marketing. How is the economy adapting in terms of cultivating talent to service these new economies?
Oh, this is actually extremely important. Today's economy is all about what's called a knowledge economy. We create value through wisdom, through people's minds, as opposed to old days touring the fields for agricultural products and then manufacturing. So as China's economy gets more and more upgraded towards that direction, at the same time, the percentage of the GDP that's related to service is getting larger and larger. It's critical that the city should indeed attract talents like that. It's all about attracting talents, in my view.
I also want to circle back to what you mentioned earlier. These new designated areas across China that we're seeing, innovation for Shenzhen, Xiong'an as a green pioneer, Pudong, as you said, a model for socialist modernization. What is the strategy behind this? How does it play into the national development plan?
I think the most important thing is the special policy space offered by the central government. And you have to understand that China's economy, to some extent, is still sort of a mixed bag of free market as well as some elements of planning coming from the old days. And to a certain extent, different cities, different provinces, they have certain regulations from the central government. But for these pilot zones, the central government offers them ample policy space for them to do things that are not entitled to by other provinces, by other areas. So they can really take full advantage of this policy space and come up with things to basically, again, to attract people, to attract investment, to attract innovation activities. So, this is really the success recipe. And invariably, you will see as soon as that these policies are introduced for designated area, you see investments, you see money moving in from both outside of China as well as inside China. So that's really the secret, in my view.
Exciting times ahead. John Gong, we have to leave it there. Thank you.
Thank you.